Hey everybody, welcome to week 4. Okay, so we spent last week talking about Outlook. We're going to stay with Microsoft Office and we're going to get into Microsoft Word. Now, of all the programs that we'll cover in a class like this, Word's probably the one that people know best. This is the one that you used maybe in high school or when you were previously in college, or you use on the job to write memos or to put together, some sort of, schedule for work or something like that. There's all sorts of reasons why you would use Microsoft Word, and certainly in a class like this, you write papers. For many of your classes, you're going to be doing things like that. So we're going to be focusing on Microsoft Word, and there's going to be a word assessment this week. This is the primary assignment for this week, and I want you to know right out of the gates, it's a pretty straightforward assessment, but there's a couple things that can trip people up. Okay, so when you look in the week 4 folder, you'll see a Word document that has the instructions and the assessment in it combined. Okay, so you're going to go into that Word document, and where it says to basically copy and paste the following text, you're going to copy and paste that into a blank Word document. You're going to remove all the little notes, like there's a little note there that says you don't need to have an abstract or something like that in this paper. You're going to remove those, and then you're going to look back in that Word document, the original one, at the instructions. And there are instructions at the end there that tell you what needs to be done as far as formatting goes. So follow those very, very carefully. Now, here's the big thing that students often overlook. Like I said, it's pretty straightforward, right? It is, if you keep in mind that there are actually videos in the week 4 lecture that walk you through every single thing you need to do, okay? So when you're going through the lecture, at the very, very end, there's going to be a series of short videos. There's not going to be any audio or anything like that on them. It's just going to show you how to do things like add page numbers or change the font style or font size, those kinds of things. Follow those videos. Okay, watch them and follow them. Those are the videos that are going to make this whole assignment so much easier. On top of that, here's the other thing. Right below, in the week 4 folder, right below the link for the assessment itself, is another link to a PDF. And this PDF gives you basically a solution file. So you really need to make sure that your finished product looks like that solution file. So if you do those things, you're not going to have any problems. It's going to be very, very easy. But make sure you do all those things. Microsoft Word, like I said, is the Office program that people probably know best. But there's a lot of things you can do in it, and it is easy to get confused with some of these things if you don't pay attention, if you don't follow the instructions. So make sure you follow those instructions. We have another discussion board, as we always do this week, and this one is on Microsoft Word, but specific to resumes, okay? So resume writing is something that you're going to do while you're here at Bryant Stratton. You've probably done some of it already yourself. As we have a hypothetical in which we talk about maybe some poorly formatted or some really sloppy resumes that come your way. And it's up to you to determine what you would do with candidates with those kinds of resumes. So I'll say more in my video in the discussion board this week. But it's an interesting and thought-provoking topic. Also, keep an eye out for another additional thread. I tend to do this from here on out this term. And I know a lot of people found the additional thread from last week, very interesting. So we're going to keep this thing going. If you have any questions, reach out. Let me know. Many of you have been doing this. You've been calling or texting or emailing. Keep it up, okay? Anything comes up, anything of concern, anything that's going on in your own life that's preventing you from doing your work, let me know, okay? We can find ways to work around a whole lot of scenarios, but the only way I can help you is if you reach out to me first. So let me know if there's anything I can do, and we'll see where week 4 takes us. Thanks, folks.